Gentlemen in the mix.
Have you on repeat? Grasping for tender moments. I hold on to like delicate keepsakes. They are so few and far between. And I'm grateful for the memorability of each moment. Moments wrapped in romance that end with bitter sunrises and goodbyes. Have you on repeat? Grasping for tender moments. I hold on to like delicate keepsakes. They are so few and far between. And I'm grateful for the memorability of each moment. Moments wrapped in romance that end with bitter sunrises and goodbyes.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you Tell me what you want. Don't be scared.
You know you want it. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you want.
I know what we want. I know what we want.
Don't be scared.
You know, everything's been playing out exactly
You know you want
how I thought it would, how I've said it would. Kind of throughout this whole timeline, especially these past 5 days.
sometimes.
Even though I actually really haven't traded. I haven't traded the past 4 or 5 days because
Yes.
you know, it was a busy weekend. A lot of shit going on. Busy week. Next week's a busy week. A lot of busy weeks.
Tell me what you want. Don't be scared.
Um,
You know you want it.
for example, on Wednesday, you know, Wednesday's price action I believe was bullish. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was bullish, and Thursday was the day that it had to take a break, sell off on the Chinese Thursday night or Friday morning in China, and then that Friday should be a good day. Didn't long it. I'm pretty sure I was sleeping. Price went up on Friday. It exhausted on Thursday. Went up on Friday, and
You know you want it.
price pumped. You know, on Saturday, Sunday. Let the Chinese sell it off on Sunday. And had a nice, beautiful. No, I mean, I don't know about beautiful, but a hell of a wick when they announced that Joe Biden's dead, or that he dropped out of the race. I believe there's rumors that Joe Biden died like an hour ago. That's apparently what they say.
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need.
Hey, keep it fucking clean in the chat.
Tell me what you want. Don't be scared.
Like, try not to be a pervert weirdo. Goddamn.
You know you want it.
Last warning. That goes for everyone.
I'm over this. Sometimes I want it back. Yes.
As much as I'd like to long, as much as I'd like to. I'd like to long. I'm thinking about it right now. But this isn't really something. This is we're enforcing a trade territory. This is forcing trade territory. And it kind of looks like I mapped that square. I don't remember which time frame. I don't remember which time frame it was, but it looks like it could just have another drop down in the spider line on a downward money flow. What day was the 19th? The 19th was Friday. And you know, we're kind of there's a lot to be sold off. There's profits to be taken. That's what everyone forgets, that profits get took. Not everyone moving the market is an asshole like you. In fact, most aren't like you. Most have realized that it's dollars that pays their bills. It's dollars that pay their mortgage. They're not sitting jerking off under their desk like you are nonstop, you sick people. Typing everything in caps lock. Can't even listen to a decent gentleman's radio mix without some of you getting weird. And I don't think this 20-minute while could catch a little bottom, and maybe we could get lucky. This is gambling. This is gambling shit. Off the hourly, this is gambling. For the immediate short term. I feel like longing into this would be a gamble. The 2-hour money flow, the 2 hour especially. What I will say is, it is a weird looking downward. This is a weird looking downward slope. It's like inverted. This is almost like it's curving inward. And so if it curves inward and keeps curving, if it keeps its trajectory curve, you know. Damn, that's like one of the smoothest fucking freehand lines I've been able to draw. It's not even that good looking, but I felt like this is pretty perpendicular. I felt like that was pretty smooth. Let's look at that a little bit more. And is that not talented freehand? I don't know how people can like draw on a fucking computer. Like, this is the best work I've ever done. And it still ain't that good. In fact, it's not good at all. And like, I've tried messing with tools that like, you put a point here, you put a point here, and like try to map. Like, I need like a mapping curvature, where you like put little points, like 1 point here, 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 and then like it averages out a curvature of it. Call it the AC, average curvature. The ACU. This is the average curvature unit. Boom. I need to create a magic curvature, an average curvature unit. Indicator. average curvature, the average curvature syndicate, the AVS. The curvature propulsion mapper. Curvature propulsion map. The CPM. Or actually propulsion curvature. Propulsion curvature cold map. Because it's not a heat map, it's a cold map. It's based on what the user inputs, which is cold. Users put in cold inputs. Data inputs, hot inputs. So we'd call it a propulsion curvature index cold map. The PCAPM. Ripple Long playing out? Let's take a look. What Ripple Long? Don't tell. Well, I know Ripple ain't over 62 cents. It's close. Damn, it's hanging on there. Boy, I'll tell you, it's hanging on. Boy, it's hanging on. Boy, it's hanging on for dear life. You guys are please. Nothing.
There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living.
Oh, hey, we got another winner, folks. We got another winner, folks. Man, this looks great, guys.
But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward.
Pepe's at 12 cents. I knew I should have bought back in at 8, but I just didn't have it in me. 50 cents, 50%. Yeah.
Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about.
Yeah, I talked about my theory on the RST token, and that theory was when the new game comes out and those announcements start rolling in. Interesting 5 minute on Ethereum. Yeah, but man, Ethereum always traps me. I don't know. I suck at trading Ethereum, guys. I don't fucking hate trading Ethereum. This looks like a long. Looks like one of the good ones. This looks like it could be one of the good ones. We'll see. What is the hourly looking like? Is this a fucking trap? Is it a trap or is it a Monday pump day? Ooh, boy, it looks like a trap. It looks like a trap. Looks like a good old trap. That looks like a good old trap. Looks like a good old trap right there. Fucking long ETH at the top, bro. Let's long ETH at the top. The fucking 25. The 20 minute looks good. Let's long ETH at the top right into the fucking Chinese Trinity. What? Hang on here. What just happened?
I never understood that concept. Having something to fall back on. If I'm going to
We're at an this is an OG spider line. I didn't even fucking realize it. This is the decade. This is a decade spider line that we're on here. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I know this weekly. Oh man, it looks so juicy. Oh, it looks so juicy. But it could be a fucking poopy. But this looks juicy, man. This looks juicy, man. Fuck. Oof. Oh. Tough decisions, man. Tough decisions. I don't feel confident right now, guys. I'm not confident either way. I don't have any confidence right now. I have no confidence. This looks like a Barif Soloway line. Maybe we should chat with him again. You know, he's short on the S&P. He's got an option short on the S&P, man. That takes huge balls. And I mean, I don't know, probably not for much, but balls in the sense that publicly he's doing that. I think that's brave of him. Not saying I think he's going to be wrong or anything. I'm not hating on him by any means. I'm just saying I think, damn. We've been waiting for this market to fucking drop for years now. This market should have dropped years now. We should have never had all these things done. But it's like you have nowhere else to put your money. You have nowhere else to counter inflation but put it in stocks and shit.
Gentlemen in the mix.
I will say that at every single Bitcoin bullshit, like the main Bitcoin conference every year, when it's in Miami, when it's in Vegas, when it's in Nashville, never has it ever had the price go up. The price always goes down during those conventions. The price always goes down during those conventions. In fact, we should look it up. Somebody backtest me. You know what word I never liked? Backtest. It is such a gay phrase and it's stupid. We should come up with something. Just say to look at the past. Did it work in the past? Hey, we're gonna see if this indicator simply worked in the past. Backtest. I backtested it instead of, hey, I looked and it worked in the past. We just want to know if it worked in the past. Yeah.
Gentlemen,
what time is it?
in the mix.
Have you on repeat,
What time is it?
grasping for tender moments. I hold on to like delicate keepsakes. They are so few and far between, and I'm grateful for the memorability of each moment. Moments wrapped in romance that end with bitter sunrises and goodbyes.
Man, I wonder how many people got liquidated off this. Boom. Boom. That's what's been happening on the weekend. You know, people started smarting up to the fee blender. They started smartening up to the fee blender game. So like, all right, they don't want to get flip-flopped in fees. Let's just push a little button on them.
Grasping for tender moments. I hold on to like delicate keepsakes. They are so few and far between, and I'm grateful for
Back test is what I do to my bitch. See how much she can handle. Yeah, bitch, how much water can you carry on that back? How many fruits can you put in that basket? And how far can you walk? Just kidding, folks. All right, we're kidding. I just know my I was about to go on a good old racist roll of jokes and take out a lot of different people, but I won't do that. We were gonna have a good time. I was gonna crack some jokes. Bro, never mind. It's what do you mean what happened, bro? You saw the fight, bro. You saw the fight. It is what it is. You know, we were I'm just glad to see my homie's okay, that's all. And he did a good job. You know, he had our shirt, he walked to every corner of the ring, chest out, you know what I'm saying, like he always does. The Market Cypher logo, we got it right, we got the best spot, they gave us the crotch. They gave the best seats in the whole stadium to my bro and MTC. And it's tough to see your homie go down. You know, it's tough to see you know, the last 2-3 fights, you know, they've been quick and easy. Like his first fight in BKFC with Jordan Lane, that was a tough fight. The MVP fight, that was a tough fight to watch. And the Jake Paul fight, that's a tough fight to watch. That was by far the largest boxing ring I've ever seen. So like when I'm on Twitter and I'm saying shit's fucking rigged, that's how it fucking works in boxing. There's an A side, and they rig shit to benefit their fighter. The boxing ring Saturday night, Tom Brady couldn't fucking throw a football to cover that whole ring. You know, Mike's used to fighting in a much smaller ring. And, you know, he also gained weight for this fight, and so his feet were flat. You know, there's no point in going shoulda, coulda, wouldas. That's my homie. But, you know, he's the one in the ring, not me. Who am I to say what I think should have done? But if I was to give some advice, or if I was his coach or his friend or whatever the fuck, I'm Crypto Face, what I would like to see and really to have seen is him learn Mike Tyson's peekaboo style, because that's the build. Like Pitbull, De La Cruz. You know, you have your both. He has his both of his hands together in front of his face, and he peekaboo side to side. It doesn't require as much head movement. But you know, his last 6 fights, he stands up straight like a real fucking, like a gangster, like an old New York City fighting on the boat. Put your dukes up. Put your dukes up. Yeah, see, it's Mike Perry's next fight. He should have a pipe in his fucking mouth. He should have a little tobacco pipe and a little hat. He should have a little gentleman's hat and a gentleman's pipe while he puts the dukes up and he punches the next motherfucker who steps in that ring. Tom Brady couldn't throw a football across that fucking ring. And the weight difference, you know, I mean, that's, you know, it's like, man, what the fuck, man? You know, it sucks. It sucks to see your man go down, but they paid him well, and he put on a great show. You know, it was a great show. Everybody watched it, and I know he made a ton of money off it. And at the end of the day, that's all that fucking matters. You know what I'm saying? That's really all that matters. Fuck no, I didn't bet. I bet on Mike. I was gonna put 30,000 on Mike, but the casino limited me to $1,600, and then I was able to get $5,000 out on a bunch of different applications altogether. So total, I had 5,000 on Mike. I went to the casino with a $30,000 little fucking bag, little bank bag. I didn't think in that, and then I put 5 G's on the Kansas City Royals, and that was a blowout fucking winner. Steve Stevens gave me that one. I was on the phone with Steve, and I was like, bro, I'm going out to the casino, man. I might need you to put something for me put something for me at one of them real casinos. But don't do it if you don't feel like it. And he's like, all right, yeah, let me see what's up. And he said, put 5 on the Kansas City Royals run line. And blowout winner. Absolute fucking blowout winner. By the 3rd inning, they were up 4-0. Jake Paul is an all right boxer. If he goes up any real boxer, he gets his ass whooped. But you know, he does all right. I mean, he lost to Tommy. You know, listen, I'm not here to talk shit. Don't be fucking promoting me to making me talk shit. Coming at my boy, like fuck you. You know what? Jake Paul's got more than all you haters combined. You wish you had the life of Jake Paul. You wish you had the life of Mike Perry. You know what I'm saying? You watched the damn thing. That's all that matters. You watched it. Fuck no one cares what your thoughts or feelings are. Your thoughts and feelings matter to no one but your ass. Just like our thoughts and feelings don't matter in trading and all this bullshit. What you think and what you feel don't fucking matter to nobody. You want to know how to be cool and be good with people? Don't say shit about your thoughts and feelings. Let them tell you theirs. Ask them about their thoughts and feelings. They'll love to tell you. No one wants to hear your fucking opinion. No one wants to see your fucking kids. But pretend you want to see theirs. Pretend you want to see theirs. When they show you that ugly little baby with a weird head and fucking cross eyes, and you go, oh my God, he should be on Kellogg's. He should be the next Cheerios, baby. Man, there ain't no transgender sports betting shit. Why would you even bet on that shit? Like, that's not, anyone who says they bet on that shit's a lie. The odds aren't even worth it. They pay those, when a transgender is in a sport for college, it's minus 1,000. You have to bet $1,000 to win $100. Who the fuck is gonna do that? It's actually like minus 4,000. You have to bet $4,000 to win $100. No, ain't no one betting on no transgenders. You know, I'll tell you what. You know what babies are? Babies that are pretty much always cute are black babies. Black babies are like 90% of the time like, oh, that is a cute baby. That is a cute baby. White babies are like little fucking golem creatures. They look weird. And you have to like when someone's like, oh, look at my baby, you're like, oh wow. He looks just like you. He looks just like his father and his mother. Asian babies, yeah, Asian babies too. I'll give him that. I'll give you that. Yeah, Asian babies are cute too. What's up, MLIA, man? We got to get back on the positive route. We were going on a little rant. I was getting a little bothered by people bothering my homie, you know, who went down. It's tough to see your friend lose, you know, in fighting, whether it's a pro fight or in the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. It's whatever, a wrestling match. It's tough to see your friend go through shit. That's, you know, it's tough to see, you know, people go through hard shit and get punched in the fucking face hard. It's hard to see that shit, especially when they take it. That's fair, Izzy. I respect that. Yeah, I don't have kids yet, and so maybe something does change. Maybe it does change. You know, I know I'm aware that, you know, your life changes when you procreate. Your oldest looked pretty. Your twins were aliens. Yeah, see, okay, see, all right, see, I'm not lying. I know. Listen, we all agree babies are beautiful. We all agree they're innocent. Everybody loves babies, okay? Besides the shitting part, no one likes clean up shit. Yeah, I was thinking about shorting, but you know what? It's too dangerous of a weekend. This weekend volatility, you can't trust it, man. Sunday going into Monday, I've been doing this too long to like right now. The trend is kind of unsure. Like for a couple weeks, it would go up and then go down on Sunday night, and then last week it kind of shifted a little bit. Monday was actually kind of stale. And then Tuesday and Wednesday were bullish, and then this weekend, you know, price went up, having a little sell-off, but there's not. If there's not enough juice in the squeeze, you know what I'm saying? And there is juice to be squeezed, but it's like risky. It's risky. I can't just. I don't want to lose off of a stupid wick. You know, I don't want to lose off a stupid wick. So I'm just letting the Chinese sell what they're gonna sell. We're going to go into Monday, see what's going on. We're going to see what's going on this week. We're probably going to maybe short this. Maybe I'm probably not going to even trade this week. I got shit to do this week. The minute time frames, look like, hey, maybe we can do a little something here. Maybe we can do a little something here. RSI is coming nice and tight. Money flow coming up. I like the minute time frames, but the 2 hour, money flow has been divergent. It's getting close, although it is kind of inwardly curved, man. Trust me. And like, there's only so much room there. Like, all this I got. I traded this whole range. This, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I was long here, but this section was mine. Up and down and up and down. I took it all. But my life is awesome, brother. You gonna be in Nashville, man? You going to Nashville? Fireaway Production. You gonna be in Nashville, man? With them chickens, man. With some of them chickens, man. Them fire roasted chickens, man. Them fire roasted chickens, man. Yeah, I was just talking about Ethereum probably before you came in. You're right. The Ethereum does look bullish on the minute time frames, but it always does, and then it gets trapped against the hourlies. The minutes get trapped against the hourlies, bro. At least for me.
Having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward.
Look, 3 minute, beautiful RSIs, beautiful money flow, beautiful momentum coming up. This is a long setup on Ethereum, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Without consistency.
But as you kind of creep up, it gets a little weird. Ooh, this 30 minute even looks good potentially. Even that 30 minute looks good. Might even be able to capture this range here. I'm telling you, I almost want to turn away. I want to turn away. And you know what? If it does, if this clips up, if this is able to reverse and clip up, we got plenty of time. Damn, this kind of looks like it's fractaling. It's fractaling. This looks just like Bitcoin on the weekly. With the momentum, the head and shoulders momentum dropped tight. It fought through its tight little trigger wave, and then it pumped up even more. Damn. You guys are making me want along. This looks like it's just gonna have to one of them candles. We're gonna one of them candles. That's how it's gonna go. It's not gonna be a smooth transit jump. There, it's right there. It's gonna make you think you're in the red, and it's gonna go up. Just don't know about the strength, man. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. You know, even you can throw a feather into the air, but it still floats to the ground. So, in fact, more often than not, it just goes straight down. The heavy tip turns like an arrow and daggers into the earth. I think I'm going to be in San Diego in September. So what do we do? What do we do? Got a little doji on the 15. Increasing dual band strength index. That, you know, deep momentum. We got a BitBoy green dot. It's tantalizing. This is tantalizing stuff. We're at the top of a decade-long support resistance spider line.
Gentlemen in the mix.
Decade-long.
Hold on to like delicate keepsakes. They are so few and far between. And I'm grateful for the memorability of each moment. Moments wrapped in romance that end with bitter sunrises and goodbyes.
Man, you know what? On that dump, it just touched right through. It touched that spider line for support, and then, you know, man, like when you look at like the 8 hour, it's like, oh fuck. It's too much of a gamble, man. It's too much of a gamble. It's too much of a gamble. I feel like I'm still gambling. You might be right. You might be right. The right move could be the long. I don't look at the 45-minute because it's been the worst time frame for me. There's people ask me what's your favorite time frame. There is no such thing. I use all time frames. There's one time frame that I stay away from, and I don't know why. It just never fucking works for me. It's a trap riddled timeline. Riddled with traps. Every other timeline's great down to the 1 second, the 5 second, the 15 second, the 30 second, the weekly, the 2 weekly, and everything in between. But the 45-minute for me has been a nightmare. Oh yes, I'm glad you brought up CrowdStrike. Look, wait till you see this. Beautiful indications. Beautiful blood diamond. I posted some dude. I took the hourly. Look at the hourly. Look at these blood diamonds on the hourly. Boom, bam, here comes the news. What happened here? Bam, here comes the news. It's what we call leading indications, baby. Leading indications.
Grasping for tender moments. I hold on to like delicate keepsakes. They are so few and far between, and I'm grateful for the memorability of each moment. Moments wrapped in romance that end with bitter sunrises and goodbyes.
So I hear you. Listen, I hear you. I hear you. And if there is a time to maybe sneak a little bit and take a little risk and throw a little bit of dice, now would be the time. Now would be the time. 67 ones. We're in the 67 ones. I don't know. Do we want to throw $1 million at it? That ain't enough. It ain't enough. Actually, I tried dual streaming for the first time on this very stream, but I guess I didn't connect my Twitter profile correctly or some shit. So the one's for you to keep. What does she say? What does she say? Damn, that bitch. That bitch. Let's hear it one more time. Let's hear it one more time. Man, that's what my girl tells me all the time.
How come you never cry? You never show any emotions.
When I think about my mama, I cry. When I smoke a little weed.
Tell me what you need. Tell me what you want. Don't be scared. You know you want it.
You had a great long entry, but now it's too risky. Okay. So you're telling me here, Bucko, that an entry at 67180 is a great entry. But $50, $40 up is too risky now.
I'm over this. Sometimes I want it back. Yes. Tell me what you need.
Yeah, I'll cry, dude. It's tough when dogs pass, man. I don't even like thinking about it.
Tell me what you want.
I don't even like thinking about it. That's why I'm gonna get Sid cloned. I don't think I'm gonna name his clone after him. I'm gonna name his clone Buster. I thought about this. You know, there can only be one Sid or Sid Jr., my little junior. But I'm thinking Buster, man. I really wanted puppies from him. It's a shame.
I want it back.
But I think I'm gonna clone him. There's one that's not far from me at all. In fact, it's very close. They clone cats, they clone dogs, and they can clone horses. 25 or it's 30 grand for a cat, 50K for a dog, 80 grand for a horse. Anyone got a good pony? Anybody have a pony? Does anybody got a stud in the stable? Anyone got a stud stable? Yeah, if you can clone a dog, you can clone humans, man. How many humans? I might clone myself on that. I'll be like, okay, here's his tissue, and it's gonna be my tissue instead. And then they're gonna grow it, and then they put my tissue inside of a Samoyed dog's like something, and then it grows, and it's gonna be a crypto face Sid beast of an animal.
You know you want it. I'm over this. Sometimes I want it back. Yes.
Man, I love my Korean fans, man. Shout out to my Koreans, man. My Parks and my Hodus, my Parks. Shout out to the Parks, man. Now, what they say is about the dog clones is that they can still have different personalities. Like, you'll clone your dog, but the dog's personalities are different. I mean, I think a lot of it depends on where the dog came from. Like Sid, like he was abused when he was a puppy. He was gonna die. When I got him, he had giardia. His whole family fucking died. Oh, it makes me want to cry. I think it's so sad. It's so sad. And he was such a good boy. His little face, he was taking that abuse. Oh man, it's so sad. Especially, it's like, man, Samoyeds are one of the happiest breeds, and they get treated so bad. And like, all these animals do, man. All these animals. I don't know. I told you guys about the Asian girl who found out like that I rescued him from these people, and she's like, I got a cat. And she's like, and the cat died. And it was a badass cat. I've never seen a cat like it. It was the most exotic. It looked like a Pokemon. I don't even remember I wish I remembered the breed. But it was real special. It was so special. I was like, oh my God. You cloned your dog. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about that was the plan, is maybe in like a year or two. Because he's 5. He's 5 years old, so he's still kind of young. He's a little slower now. But we live a calm life over here at the crib. We go on our walks. We eat our food. And then we eat our treats. We go on a walk. And then we sleep in Snuggie. Her cat died because it was sick. Look it up, bro. A lot of people have their pets cloned. The Kardashians had their dogs cloned, as a lot of people clone their pet if they can afford it. They can afford it. He's good with Chelino. He's good with Chelino. I haven't taken Chelino for a walk yet, but I think I'm going to. Chelino's been good. I changed his dirt today. But I want to get a fresh hornworm. These pet stores, what happens is when they get these bottles of hornworms, they put a shit ton of worm food in there so they can last on the shelf. And they get real bloated and gluttonous, and like the worm they turn into the size of their thumbs, and they're not even healthy. They're like dehydrated, and like they're just full of shit. And so I want to get him a fresh little worm, and I'm gonna put the worm on my shoulder, and he will come out and crawl on me and get that worm. Now when I come to, he walks right up in my face when I feed him worms. He goes right up in my face. He'll crawl. He'll get to the worm. So I'm gonna give him a little worm. So he crawls on my shoulder, and then we're gonna go for a WALK. And he'll probably crawl on top of my head while I'm walking the dog.
Late night visions are all that I can see. Open up your eyes.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about what you call it, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't give a fuck, bro. If you talk shit about a homie, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I'm not banning you. I'm putting you in timeout for 24 hours. I was thinking about banning you. I'm not going to ban you. But I'm putting you in 24 hours for disrespecting my fucking friend. Let's see how the minutes are looking. Since we got some jerk offs in the chat, we got a couple addicts in the chat. We got some trade addicts. I understand. Trust me, I get it. Nothing's changed. The time's only gone by like 10 minutes. We got a long time until Monday morning. Said I'm on the hunt. Read the title. We're on the hunt. We're waiting for it. I'm on the hunt. Do you, when you're hunting a deer, bro, do you just shoot a bullet in the air and hope it lands on one? Or do you wait until one with a nice buck shows up in your sights? I'm sorry for cursing. I feel like I'm in church. I feel like I'm in front of my mother with My Life is Awesome here. He's a life coach. Everyone go to My Life is Awesome YouTube. And I'm going to tell you, he's a Hexagon and Pulse guy, okay? He's a Pulse man through and through, but he's a life coach and he always has a positive opinion. Yeah, that's yeah, it's been a busy few days. You know, there was definitely you know, sometimes a lot of times, most of the time, all the time, you know, you really want to be there at the right time. And right now is not the right time. The right time may be in 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours maybe, and even then it might not be right. But I'm just saying, if there is a right time, it's going to be in 2-3 hours. He did go ham with him, man. Those punches were crazy. That I was like, oh my god. And it was crazy because, you know, like he kind of, like Jake gave Mike one of those punches in the stomach that my brother gave him too, but you know, he took it. Of course, that's possible, Mahadi, Mahil, Muhammad, Habibi. Of course, anything is possible. Habibi. Fair enough, brother. I didn't mean to put you in a box, man. You know what I was thinking today too? I have the Crypto Face V, what do they call it? The Avatar YouTube, the Avatar streamers. We have a Crypto Face one. Let me pull it up. What's this? this it? Here it is. Okay, that's without the. Hang on. Okay, here. This is the one I like. This is the one I like. I need to put this down. I need to get this thing working, man. We need to get this thing working. And there needs to be a cigarette in one of my hands so you can see me smoking when I'm smoking. And I got a piece of fondant. I got a piece of fondant on my forehead, just like a slapped on my forehead, just like I like it. A good old American flag slapped on my forehead. It looks just like me. This looks just like me. Here is what, maybe I can just like keep it in a little square down here. And it's practically the same thing. Look, I'm talking to you right now. Look, I'm looking around. I'm moving my head. I'm looking around. It does. It moves just like me too, bro. It moves just like me. Look at that. Oh, buddy boy, look at that, boy. Look at the bird going there. Listen, it's one thing to know what the price is gonna do. It's another thing to judge its strength. Strength. V2 for merch. Yes and no. The new shirts, like the and the mugs, are going to be available any day now. In fact, the mugs are in the warehouse. We got the shipping boxes. They're building the separate little website. And any day now. Any day now. Any day now.
Gentlemen in the mix.
Now let's look at ETH. Let's look at that ETH trap that we talked about. I bet you. Oh, what do you know? Oh, what do you know? We'll see. We'll see if it holds this. Boy, it's a trap, trap, trap. Trap, trap, trap. It's a trap. Yeah, what kind of question is that about the pizza, bro? Pizza's good 24/7. I had pizza last night. I had some pizza a couple hours ago. I'm about to have another slice myself. So did my dog. He looks so cute when he has a slice of pizza in his mouth. And it softens up his dookie. So his dookie's nice and healthy. Oh, so this new microphone, I broke it already. I passed out on top of it. And now it's like crooked sideways. I'm like, wow, I have like this pillow now. I have a pillow I can just like sleep on it, and I do, and I will more. Yeah, this little microphone thing, and it's got a big soft thingy around it, and I fall asleep on it. I hate to do this to you guys, but I think I'm gonna bounce. Not in any moves yet. We're on the hunt. It's Chinese sell-off, Sunday sell-off time, and it's selling off a little bit. Everyone's quite bullish right now. That makes me a little, laser eyes are coming back. I put laser eyes on my Twitter, but my laser eyes are Trump laser eyes, I think. Or like the Elon ones. I don't know. Someone made it for me. Shout out to Paul Dozer. And, yeah. So you did, this wasn't a long one. We're live for maybe 2 hours max, hour and a half. But no action yet. No action yet. We're not here to gamble. We're here to scramble. Anyways, until next time, folks, thank you for being here. Price action is slow currently. It might be a slow Monday. We've kind of been doing this thing where it repeats itself 2 weeks. 2 weeks it does this, 2 weeks it does that, 2 weeks it does the next thing. So alrighty, folks, thank you for being here. Thank you very much. See you soon. See you soon.